joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Right, but for those of you who normally play sisters, we're using the PIOW bolters as opposed to the Dog's Dead bolters that we normally use. Because that's what this mod is balanced around, PIOW bolters.
Hey, Dwarf.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Well, I'll try to make some notes for you. I was just going to say one thing because I just looked at the launchers. There is a kind of a. There should be a sort of disposable AT option. In the full arsenal.
Yeah, it's GDA something. I don't remember exactly
The
what it's called.
STBL is what it is.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for like more of a disposable option for people to be able to take and not have a reloadable, I would recommend that one. It works pretty well. It's not super powerful.
I have seen that.
Alright.
I did see it.
Also, if this armored thing turns out well, I would recommend potentially, if there's interest, adding a small Mechanicus, because the Mechanicus potentially could function with the armor kit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, as an idea for flavor.
So we switch to the lock pattern or what?
That one you're carrying is the sisters one, so it'll be, I think it'll say TOH as the before that, and all those weapons are the new sisters mod, which are balanced to work a bit better, and they're the ones that can knock down buildings.
Oh, we're jetpacks. Oh, no.
Oh, you're funky skullhead. No, oh, never mind.
They're jetpack.
It looks like skullhead. The bolt
Oh,
kind
you
of look like
have
a
to pay
face.
so much for it if you want to bring the backpack or jetpack.
I mean, it is a jetpack.
But look at how cool that is. Oh, did you go for a jetpack? Look, sadly I'm banned from melee because I'm not allowed to charge into melee for no reason.
Oh my god, Steven!
What?
Oh shit, the HUD moves when you move.
What about a sneak?
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the better reason.
Sweet. Fine. Yeah, or more.
It's better people's mind.
Just so
Look,
I know,
look,
is
I
the
can wear
Iron
that.
Halo set up for shield, yes or no? I will check that now.
Oh my god, you can have them helmet like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be blue today.
No. There is no white smoke then. What do you want me to do? No, not that. In response to the Terran's question, the Iron Halo was not set up. Oh, no, there is white smoke. Correct. Shut up, Jack. So what's the option?
This is actually horrifying. I hate what I've made. My face is just terrifying.
Yeah, also, it's not going to be automatic, it is only single or 3-round bursts.
Oh, it's no star piece for the pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a field repair and a full repair. Okay, I need the full repair then.
Yeah, the field repair is the half repair.
Yeah, the only thing that can carry that is a back. It takes up so much space for a single runner.
Yes.
It's giant and I love it.
Buzz? Yeah? What's the normal infantry people carry again?
Bullets?
Bombs and grenades. I think I have enough of those.
focus on the jetpack. It's on the jetpack and the rest still on access.
Fuck.
Also, for those, hang on a second, Victor. Those of you who didn't see Dwarves' message, apparently Wet Knight's melee goes straight through our armor. So, also, I will be back in a second.
Oh, blue ball.
You're welcome, Victor. You're welcome. Rambler, can you check my backpack real quick for me?
Sure, just give me a
Or Victor, have a look inside it.
Oh, I was looking at mine.
Check my backpack real quick.
Baba! What the fuck? What are you gonna do with 1,000 benches? For limited money?
Oh, it's like a proper tiny
Oh, no.
Oh, is this a jetpack or just something funny with that?
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm back, Victor. What was the
What do you call these ones?
You have
You shank it.
I don't care if it does
Oh,
the
we call
sword
them
now,
bear
it's not really the style of things.
Called what?
Bear pistols.
It's a flamethrower.
Well, I was gonna use my backpack.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this backpack like activatable or something?
No, unfortunately not. I'm
Aw.
also really disappointed by the lack of flames.
Well, I've actually got a bit too much storage space in this backpack. Have a look.
Well, yeah, I'm well aware. It's up to you to moderate it. I know how many bandages are in there.
Yeah.
I am well aware.
You have 1,000. He has enough to kill John. A couple times over, I think. Beagle just runs a mummification business.
The thing is, guys, we don't even need that because we don't take body injury.
Well,
we do.
you still have.
Once our armor fails,
Because fuck
Yeah,
it.
and the armor will fail.
Also, I now have engineer grenades again.
I'm tempted to see how many I can fit while also having a jetpack.
I have machine gun. Can you get how many
How do I
magazines?
repair the
How
armor?
do jetpacks?
And it's like 8.
Right.
It's an 8.
Yeah, that's not even all of
Melee?
it.
I don't know.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
this is
you need to find it.
That's 8,000. Okay, but where? No, sorry, 85.
It's under like
8,500 rounds.
something N jetpack.
Yeah.
Configure
I
add-on.
have enough to
It
reenact
is
the
NSM jump pack mod. Also, Jen, this armor has a low light mode similar to ODST armor. Yes, no.
Yes, it does.
Yes, no. Then you can adjust it. I change the keybind to like control.
Flashbang myself.
Did you turn on the
I turned on the low light mode.
Where do I find these sisters stuff?
Dwarves, you here?
What's up?
Is this a defense or offense type of op?
It is a raid.
I shall be disposing of landmines and grabbing more explosives.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Either one will work. It's just.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
God, those 18 rounds are fucking big. One demo.
Yeah, the low light mode is weird. I turned
Anyways,
No, I forgot the back of my.
Stared me eyes and jaw for too long.
Fuzz, question.
God, very good.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid. Off in the forest.
It's
To the
gonna
west.
cost us a nut.
So
Shepard.
I'm just gonna remind everybody, please try to stick to your role so you don't take it from someone else's role. If you haven't occupied a specialist spot and you're taking a weapon or equipment that is appropriate for a specialist spot, please reconsider doing that. Thank you.
Okay, I feel like
I
using the
definitely didn't
jetpack
look
may
into
be much
people's
more
backpacks and
reasonable
seem
amount of
accessible to
medicine.
certain items. Thank you.
Oh,
Just
should I put back my AT then?
Shepard, do you remember if the TIOW melted charge is just vanilla or ace?
They updated it, so the melted charge is now should be ace principle, yes.
Anyway, okay, I've got plenty of
I
explosives.
believe the explosive charge remote, I think, is still a vanilla scroll wheel, but the melted
Yeah.
charge
In
should
exchange
be.
for explosive charge remote, I've got demo charge assemblies and plenty of blocks.
Yeah, there's both of them.
So should I put back the AT then?
I mean, did you bring it with just like a rocket or two? Because we do have a rifleman AT.
Oh,
You have
Yeah,
15
I
back.
brought it.
That is incredibly excessive. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I grabbed like the flame on that, like this thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Basically, my
I just want to
gripe
go.
here's the thing. My gripe is going to be with the sisters because you have massive carry capacity. Please don't take an excess of special weapons that their guards take and then just take their fun. Because our
Actually,
guns are not
This,
nearly as
this
good as
one's
your
a lot more
guns.
reasonable.
Please let
as
us
far
have
as,
the
like,
special weapon.
backpack
Thank you.
space goes, actually. Check the backpack space for this. Look up one.
Oh yeah, no, I saw when Nettie had like, or Misto had like fucking 15 crack rockets.
Yeah.
I figured.
I mean, this one's a lot better.
I'm
Yeah,
a
there's-
response medic nowadays.
Also, yeah, sorry. No,
So that long jump and the switch jump type is what I was talking about when you can rush a guy with melee.
Oh,
you
yeah.
shouldn't need to take the full repair kit.
Yeah, let me grab half.
Yeah, try it out. Like, just hold the melee button and see how quickly you can approach something.
Yeah.
It's great. It makes melee an actual effective option against ranged infantry.
I'll grab the extra smokes. That's something.
That is a question for your father.
What? I have a much more reasonable medic tonight, but now I
Yes.
Crit mission.
I'm not touching the ground, so...
I was like, Dad, are you cool with me grabbing the corner?
Yeah, I'm not airborne medic. It's gonna get that.
Are you going to allow all the sisters to take jetpacks today?
I'm also taking it because it has like my normal backpack load and double charge of kind of better.
User joined your channel.
It has
What?
100 of 1,000 and 50,500.
Okay, that's not what this one is just doing, so... Alright. Okay, got it, thank you.
But I mean, when it gets down, I think it's jump priority at the engine. Because the short jump are going forward and short jump are the wrong way around. And forward jump wants to be forward or
Not
short
a
jump
second.
wants to be left. How do you recharge the thing with the ghost? Oh, just recharge the battery.
Oh, the backpack doesn't count as an LR. Fuck.
Yep, that's the biggest downside is that sisters do not get long ranges for now.
Cat, how you want to do this? You just want to be your own element, or...
Yeah.
Well, obviously that. I'm just saying, do you want to like stay in contact and coordinate, or are you just going to fuck off and do your own thing?
I'll figure that out after I know what the mission is.
It's a raid. We're going behind enemy lines to blow this shit up. I'm assuming the past areas are areas of interest.
Gives me a minute to hold on.
Dorbs,
Are none of these
Yeah.
backpacks LRs?
should we expect movement through the area of enemy convoys and the like?
Yep, the red line, like the red arrows on the map, mark the basically convoy routes that they're using to get to the actual front line.
Got it. Hey, Thessarian, how many mines did you drop?
How many do you want me to try and
I'm
pick
just
up?
looking in your backpack.
I don't have any landmines right now. How many do you want me
don't
to get?
have any landmines. Tell you what.
Wait, what are we supposed to be doing as explosive?
Do you want one of us to be landmines, one of us to be demolitions?
Yes.
I'm already
Y'all,
kit
I'm gonna
up
leave it up to
for-
you. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Whoever wants to choose to bring mostly demo, and whoever can bring mostly
I'm already
mines.
kit up for demo. Gunner, have you
Gunner.
modified your explosive load?
Yeah, Gunner, if you wouldn't mind. Keep a couple demo blocks just in case. But I want you to grab a whole bunch of fucking mines.
So, none of the sister backpacks are LS.
That is a
Shepherd.
biggie.
Yep, I know.
Recommend
I've
eight
talked to the
or
mod
eight
developer, and as soon as they figure out how to make them LRs, they will, but they don't know how to do it. So
Okay, so what do we do with the
I
meat
would
crate?
like.
for now, you're probably gonna have to stay within the 5,000 range of your radios, or use the vehicles because they have radios too.
Unfortunately, the M15s are also kind of shit against the mod vehicles. You need to push multiple. Unless Storms is going to be very generous and key vehicle to hit mines, they're not going to be.
Can the short range
However,
radios connect with the long radios?
They should be. They're both blue 4. So
Okay.
yeah. And
So
the
an
mine
alternate.
and for mines, Shepard, the thing that I've noticed the most time is that they rarely destroy the vehicle, but a lot of the time they'll track them, and you know you're not fighting the frontline vehicles, so these ones are gonna have wheels and stuff. So they might just not destroy them, but they'll stick them in place and get the other ones caught up so you can shoot them.
Okay, sounds good. All right, yeah, take a reasonable number of M15s. I'm hoping we'll get resupplied or find matches or something.
We might be
And
able
then
to
take
reserve
whatever
a
the
vehicle
fucking-
to shove what we can in there.
Honestly, consider the activation method is the same. Take whatever mine's lighter, which is the VX50.
I don't know for infantry.
I'll take them alpha.
If you're an AT roll, take it.
I don't
Do I mention the fact that I can
Okay,
see
then
the
just
T-Vix
whoever wants
running
to
away?
take them.
No, don't shatter her delusions just yet.
Page 7. You know I'm gonna mark it on that.
The TOH.
User joined your channel.
Ooh.
Oh god damn it, you get access because you're the fucking squad leader slot, you get
Well, if you want
access
to take one anyway,
to
you can.
good squad leader. I have no character capacity in there.
Yeah, good fuck.
Is it the A or B character?
I'm leaving next to you.
User left your channel.
I have a dead man.
Why is it better not be fucking armed with face?
Well, you can see the options I have to connect it to in my pack.
Wazzy, Wazzy. Can you guess how many bullets I have?
72.
No.
User joined your
I
channel.
have 8,500.
As a killer, you're my HP. Medi, your meta.
what was the radio? I didn't see on the map.
8-7.
I'm going to turn the
Yeah, it's
beachhead
inside.
into
That's
the
all
day.
the sisters.
Alright.
Hello, Steve.
User left your channel.
Do I need to show you my cross loadout that I've been banned from using?
Hi, Mom.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm letting people play with all the toys here.
I'm not sure.
yeah, someone was calling from you. Hello?
Didn't you go for the jetpack or
tempted to
did
say
you
the
go
opposite
for
of
that?
that, but maybe to commit suicide.
Alright.
I mean, I'm fine with
Buzz, grab a team. Alright. Let's see, Fixers are auto gunner, Fixarian, and gentlemen, I believe it's with engineers. Killers 18. Izzy, did you take marksman?
My primary role is to keep people first.
It's been a while since I used
My brain cell is stuck in the claw machine. Can you get it for me?
No, get it yourself.
But I'm bad at claw machine.
You know why I'm hearing this, sir?
No. It's a group issue.
Did you pick me?
I'm fixing settings still because the stupid defaults are horrible.
Alright.
Sorry about Have fun in this arc.
No, no.
What left you to be the sword or assault element?
You have to take the problem.
Toss a coin.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a coin. Alright, do you want eagle or natural? It's a natural dice down. Alright, it's eagle, so you guys have an How would you take the foot by fire? Alright, take the Xeri, Keeper,
Communist. Na Sovietski
Yes.
Soyuz Bulgaria.
It's on the map. 113.
You were marching, right?
We need to play the game,
You
the
went
one out.
marching, correct?
I wanna play the new deck.
Call to arms.
When you guys are done with your kits, come sit by the fire.
yeah, if you guys swing down to take,
The gates of hell, call to arms.
you're taking,
Damn,
Oh
okay.
my god,
I like gates of
yeah,
power someday.
sniper, auto
This is
rifle,
bang.
and rifle makes you
It's not bad.
the
Okay.
Is someone going to shoot me so I can test the repair kits?
Stand by.
The Saren go blue.
It might take a little bit.
Ready?
Shoot me.
That's a shotgun.
I don't have any damage showing up here. That did nothing.
Did you turn on the armor?
Yep, the armor's on. There's nothing in the bottom left. I took no damage in the bottom left.
Would you like to follow me?
can I try?
Which one of you is my medic?
Eagle is running a good shot.
Okay, Spiegel, turn yourself to green when you're ready.
Cooper's getting kidnapped by a log.
There's your repair kit.
Villainous, Jack, Rocker, go red. Vix, Langley, Misto, go blue.
What colour was I? I didn't play here. I was being shot at.
Spiegel, you're green.
How do I drop them?
Do you realize I'll be covered up by our fancy hut?
Yeah, is there any way to switch to fancy version?
Annoyingly, I don't think you can turn the HUD off. That's one of my few complaints.
I can't turn my HUD on.
LT doesn't
Go
do
will.
anything.
Go will.
Oh, I have
That was a helmet.
Once the HUD's on, you can use Alt to turn off the markers.
Nope.
And people are clean.
Alright, if it's well here, George, please give us a brief.
Alright, so here's the situation. Things on the front line still not going very well. We've figured out that our enemy is using a lot of vehicles and has a very robust and well-organized supply line. So we're going to send you guys in to mess the entire thing up and blow up everything. On the map, there are a number of marked areas. The ones with circles are either ammo or fuel or vehicle dumps. Within you will find any of these things. Plant explosives, set them on fire, whatever you need to do to get rid of them, and then run away because they will explode. The red arrows mark the enemy supply routes that they will periodically send convoys through. Any way you can to disrupt these, either ambushing a convoy or setting mines, something to make it so that they'll stop using that route for a while, will greatly help our guys in the front line. Other than that, some notes on the Sister's armor. You are tough, but you are not immortal, so if you charge a squad alone and, get shot up, you might end up dying. So I recommend you still stick together. Other than that, any questions?
Where are we currently on the map?
The single Imperial marker on the map.
Ah, down there, I see it.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how heavily invested the enemy is in the area as a whole outside of the marked objective points?
We do know they have a few anti-air and artillery positions scattered around that we haven't located yet. If you find one, it's up to you if you want to destroy it. We recommend you do, but you don't have to if you don't want to, because they'll probably be defended.
Got it. Should we be expecting a lot of roving patrols and like?
Yeah, there will
guard
be
stations
yeah,
around?
small patrols, some Tauruxes, maybe a few Valkyries flying overhead. Most of the equipment, though, is going to be on the front lines. However, if you linger in one place too long, the enemy is going to track you down and find you.
Gotcha.
If the wind
How are we doing? Is reinsert? Is back here? We walk in. And
Yeah, either walk in or grab one of the vehicles and drive back in.
Got it. Are those vehicles one life or are they on a respawn?
They will respawn. If the vehicle dies and no one in it dies, I can also just spawn one in or drop one near you. But by theory, if the vehicle dies, someone near it should die as well, because they're not going to target the vehicle if you're not in it.
That's our luck. Is there any chance of infield resupply, or do we have what we have?
You have mostly what you have. If you run out of anything, you can always come back here to resupply. Or it's up to you guys if you want to risk taking stuff from the enemy. Some of their ammo dumps might not be corrupted, and there might be a little bit of stuff scattered around, but it's up to you if you want to risk the Inquisition and Sister's Wrath on that.
If we find Imperial ammo supplies, we're going to use them. And if our sister keeps one of our guys for it, we're going to have words. Apart from that, I think we're good to move out.
The main defeat, like basically as you guys move out and whatever you attack, the enemy is going to track you down. If you end up leading them back here and you guys start getting spawn killed, that I'm probably going to count that as a loss.
Got it.
Yeah, so try and evade the enemy as much as possible. You're doing a raid, so if the enemy catches you in a long-term engagement, you're behind their lines and they're going to track you down and wipe you out with everything they have. If there are enemy Chaos Space Marines, there are a lot of heavy assets nearby and around the area that you won't encounter if you're quick, but if you stay in one space, they're going to track you down and get you.
Do we have a lot of demolitions for taking out the caches?
I have a melter charge, 6 demo blocks, and 4 demo assemblies.
That's good.
Yep. Any ammo or fuel dumps you destroy, I will make it very clear when they're destroyed, because there's a neat little module in the fire support thing that makes a very big boom.
If you're talking about the J-Dam, please make sure we're at least 500 meters away.
Yes, yeah, I'm well aware, but it's an ammo cache, so... Yeah. Another fun note, because of the way these weapons are made, they can take down buildings, so... If you're right next to, or you're shooting an ammo cache and you end up destroying it with your bolters, I might be mean and detonate the whole ammo cache. So a little bit of fire control around explosives might be a good idea.
Right, the guard is staying away from the explosives. Got it.
Yeah, but if there's a guy hiding behind a building,
Keep up with the sisters.
I have organizational questions. Who is ground command? Are we giving it to the Shepherd? Alright, I don't hear a no, so Shepherd, you are ground command. Congratulations. And second, please make sure all frequencies are in the top left.
and sisters, you don't have long range, so if you wander away and get lost, you're just going to get eaten by the monsters in the woods.
Sounds like a stellar thing. Kat, do you want to split off and do your own objectives, or do you want to move as one group?
I've set up some quick markers real quick. What I want to do is first split up, and that way we can hit each of those convoys simultaneously. After that, we'll reconverge and just kind of hit the objectives one by one. I kind of marked it out vaguely on the map.
I see that. I'm not happy with how close the blue ambush is to our spawn location. That is far too close.
If you...
I would much prefer to do Drozino, which is further to the west and further away from contact. I don't want to just walk out of base and immediately start shooting stuff.
Okay. In that case, you can hit that one. We're still going to hit the one on the right, because I want to hit both of these.
That's fair.
But then, I guess we'll do that first objective on the right, and then meet up at the larger one in the center after.
Yeah, after we hit Drozino, we'll push west, get that one over in the corner, or at least try and scout it out. And then we'll either go around. We'll probably go around Wintergorse because I don't want to just go through the city and it's kind of being infested. And then we'll meet you for Green Mountain.
Gotcha. Alright, that'll work.
Alright. Your squad does have a some demo, yes?
I don't know, do you guys have demo?
We have bolters.
We got bolters.
Oh.
How do I use jetpack?
I need a volunteer for demolitions.
I volunteer.
Okay, bring some demolitions. We're gonna need them for the main objective, like...
They're using the jetpack, it's the ODF, it's the normal something settings panel. I'll forget the exact name now.
Hi, Cooper. It's been a while.
Been a long while.
I'll talk to you after.
NSM for the jump pack and black carapace for the armor settings.
Cat, what's our frequency?
It's on the map.
I mean, it's not there.
It's right there.
Wait, where?
Top left.
What are you looking for?
I wish the anvil.
How do you know it's the anvil?
Because they drain low. They drain low.
How do I set keys in the configure add-on NSM jetpack?
Update you in previous runs. They should have something like any normal keybind could.
What are you talking about?
Well, how are you too high for this?
Over 50?
Okay, so you do have a 15.
Hey, this is... Sure.
I like how we have vehicles and the guard didn't even take them. Also, quick note, because I tested it, it does seem that short jump is swapped around with forward jump, so your short jump actually sends you forward, rather than the short jump, yeah.
I don't...
Zeus, when do you want us to step off?
You can set off whenever you want.
Guard, are you ready?
Anvil's already stepped off. We're moving out.
Alright. Okay, everyone, we're moving out now. Let's head out southeast.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But yeah, remember that the armor repair is in your ace interact when you are damaged only.
Okay.
And after having been shot at a lot, it does get nicely covered. The more red the armor piece, the closer to getting destroyed.
Oh, man.
This is Anvil.
Alright,
You've
I don't
already
know.
spotted
I need
a artillery battery setting up
Discord
for
afterwards.
Jump pack.
Copy.
How did I jump back?
Hey, fun.
Okay, go.
Really, the only two things I
configure.
have so far is
controls.
standard
Standard
backpack
level.
needs to be
Configure
scaled the
add-ons.
fuck down for carry weight, and if
Scroll
these
down
had
the list
LR,
until
I
you
would be
see
very
the
happy.
MSM
Yeah,
jump
LR,
pack.
and I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
it is work in progress, and I think the backpack was recently added, so I think it's still going through the actual settings
there?
assignment.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, because I'm pretty sure 200 is the default. If you don't have it set to
Do you
anything, it just
recommend
sets to the
any
max.
I think 200 is the max. Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got shift
So if you don't
space for
manually
Man,
give it
this is
something,
Vindicta,
it
come
will
up.
auto set to
left and
max.
right.
Is Vindictus in the
That's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, other than
Man,
that,
this is
I'm
Anvil
down to
coming.
be the beta tester.
But after that game is being shot at, I literally had Vixari empty their stubborn to me. I only went down to 50%, like chest plate.
Is command on this frequency?
It'll be nice to have power armor
Or do
again.
we just not have access to them?
They should be on this frequency.
What's going on?
Hi, command. This is
Hi, Command. Yeah, I'm here.
Objective, so you might just want to check
Roger,
back
and
towards
we'll
us.
be advised. Eyes on one of Earth-shaped
We are
batteries,
east southeast
recon
of your
standing
location.
in the
Feel
open.
free
Are
to
there
find
any
us with it.
loyalist artillery assets in range
nope,
that can take
yep.
take fire mission?
It is unit standard.
At the
to carry, so you have
moment,
an
they're all
camera, so,
busy with the front line.
You don't have unit.
Roger that.
Say what now?
Oh, I just realized I forgot that was kid fuck.
I think I figured it.
AT, how many rockets do you have?
Oh, believe me, I can see who doesn't have it through the lack of helmet cams.
I typically have it, but because
I
this is
brought
new
helmet
loadout,
cams.
I forgot.
I think I brought one. Yeah, I brought one.
I'll fix it when I get back
Roger.
to
Which
the
rocket
first
launcher do you
resupply.
Okay, that is a wire guided. It kind of jumps when you fire it at first, but at longer ranges, you just wire guide it on the target. It's great. Yes. Yeah.
I remember one.
Please tell me we can actually shoot those guys off the guns.
I don't believe so.
Alright, they're out in the open, and that kind of gives me the... really debating whether or not we want to jump these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably should.
We probably should, but the same...
Okay, counterpoint. I don't see any security.
I don't either, so I think here's what we're going to do.
Break that way and walk up behind them. That did not come across on radio.
It's the Nasdino marker, right?
Radio check?
Good check.
Yeah, you were
check.
entirely
Yes.
silent during that. I think T-Far bugged.
Okay, guys, here's the plan. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I just realized my team isn't here. Mr. Langley, where the hell are you guys?
Okay, we're going to adjust the plan.
Behind you,
We're
they're
going to push
both
southwest to
AFK.
the tree, edge of the tree line.
I was trying to figure out how to
position
do
from the
things.
east. We're going to get
Oh,
close
Langley, you
and
still
we're
got-
gonna
you
grenade
still
the
got
shit out of
to
them
get
because they may or may not
What I want them
actually
to do is
fucking
to like,
take damage from
build
the lives
layer,
on the base.
the UI, and this
I can
HUD,
prep free
so
engineer
that the
grenades in
UI
a
is
small
trapped
variety.
hidden beneath.
That'll be fine.
Little
Crack
bit of
grenades will
the
also work.
Alright,
Fortunately, I did
I've
not
got the
have
free
any
NG
space
nades
for
as a
grenades.
backup.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to push across. We're going to try and shoot those guys. If they don't slump over and they're still
Really,
active,
really
we
sorry
can
about
continue
that.
touching.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to
If
let
for
you
whatever
know.
reason crack grenades don't work, I'll follow up
Yeah,
with
no, I
NGAs.
noticed as soon as
Yes.
they started talking.
Yeah, it's just
One
unfortunate
of those
saying
things
that
we
I believe you
technology
can't
you
shoot
always
guys.
forget because you're so used to not having it.
Radio check.
Good check.
Check.
The ones on the other side opposite us.
What's our plan for when we arrive, Kat?
Huh?
What's the plan for when we arrive? Because we're almost there.
We're going to set up an ambush for the convoy.
When we disengage, what route do we want to take?
If we disengage, we're going to be heading, following the little green arrows, the red arrows on the map.
How are you zooming forward?
Blue then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
switch to mode.
Has anybody looked at those buildings off to our left?
Yeah, I had a look. I didn't find anything.
What's up?
And Langley, I saw your Steam message. We are at the town, so just keep walking that way.
Okay. Are we approaching from the east?
We're approaching from the west.
Okay. I still don't see anyone. Oh, seen. You're north of me.
I'm at the front as well, it's up.
Alright, gun them down.
Who's taking red team?
I am.
I need to go AFK 1 second. I'm going to go into an interior and hold for 1 second.
Alright, I like this spot, Demo. I want you to set up a charge right here on this road. Everyone else, we're gonna dig some trenches over here in this tree line and prepare for the ambush.
Alright, since Cat is taking red team, I'm claiming Spiegel.
Oh, I'll get claimed, don't I?
Yes.
I follow! We are the servants of the Dark Gods!
Range, we're going to blow them and see what happens. Alright, everybody, exit to the west. Everybody exit west.
As the gods will it. More to kill! Give me more!
Cat, just so you're tracking, we're about 100 meters north of the marked ambush position. I don't know if you intended
I'm
that.
aware.
Okay.
That area looked a little bit more open once I actually got eyes on it, so I moved it over here.
And Roger.
That's a big boom. What's the biggie that?
Forgot how shit the scope.
Make it quick. If we have this issue consistently, I'll ping them. For right now, we're just gonna go with it. We just need to use more factor P. Everybody pull security. Saren's gonna do the funny. Hey,
User in your channel timed out.
Hi, Command. This is Anvil. Question for you.
Send it.
The artillery battery that we just blew up, should we count those guns as destroyed? The engine and the tracks are gone, but apparently the gun's fine, but you can't move it.
Yeah, kind of for now. I'll blow them up later. I'm currently swapping back between the two places to try match it.
Roger, no worries. Just letting you know, we did place demo blocks, but...
We shall triumph. We are the knights of gods.
Curium explosive charge, remote.
Try using your scroll wheels typically.
Yep, that did it.
Okay.
The U trench in the back I'm going to be utilising as the medical trench.
User joined your channel.
Can anyone hear me on 50? Hello?
Radio check on 50.
I can hear you, but for some reason I don't think anyone else can hear us.
Audio contact.
Probably it's because short range in mountainous territory.
Maybe. Get ready. Hold fire until the first thing explodes.
Would it pop it on the first vehicle?
Yep. Alright, open fire.
We are moving now.
Move in on the second vehicle. Oh, never mind, it's destroyed.
I found my new favourite feature is the fact that the enemy will turn
Contact,
yellow
south,
as they
southwest.
die.
Closing distance.
Move in to engage the contact.
Oh, this is the wrong flank.
I follow. I follow.
Retreating.
Movement and clear.
Stand by, I was having a chat with the burgers.
Do we have somebody down over there?
Where?
Langley Misto.
I'm up.
Bravo's up.
We are moving
Never
now.
mind.
Yeah,
We should move on quickly before they catch on.
Yep, I know. Contacts are all clear. We're gonna start moving north now. What? Just an infantry?
Yep, one infantryman cleared.
Alright, start moving north.
You should have left him alive so he could tell the others.
Is it worth jetpack into the tree line to GTFO as fast as possible?
Yeah, northwest tree line's a bit of a distance.
Well, I don't think they're going to be sending any more convoys. We got jetpacks also. Whee!
Yeah, let's jetpack it.
Alright, jetpack northwest.
I love how useful this is, and it has so much fucking fuel. That is an excessive quantity of fuel.
It recharges so fast too.
Technically speaking, we could just jetpack our whole way there, but I don't want to abuse these.
Yeah, I feel like the fuel and recharge rates need balancing, since that only went through at 30%, doing that entire 400 meter distance.
Miss Dowie, did you make it? Oh, you got it.
It is great that I don't have to apply retros.
Yes, retros I hated because, not because it was hard, but more so because it was buggy, and sometimes you just wouldn't. Like, using retros as a concept, fine. Execution, way too buggy, so you just lead to random deaths that the medic has to. Confirmed hostile.
Put in the air.
Negative, hostile.
Ignore it for now. I don't think we have any anti-air on us, do we?
No. I mean, we have bolters, yeah, but don't engage.
We're in the trees, so it's not going to notice us.
And technically, if we wanted to, we could jetpack up to it and shoot it point blank.
We could!
Yeah, if our penetration isn't enough at long range, we'll just make sure it's short range.
Yeah, it looks like it's surveying the destroyed convoy right now.
Kat, do you want me to jetpack over and try and get in contact with Anvil?
No, I want you to stick with us for now. We'll meet up with Anvil at the next objective.
Okay, Roger, because we're gonna get there first, and I don't want us to, like, steamroll everything and leave nothing for Anvil.
I don't know, they might get to theirs first. It depends on whether or not they've hit their convoy yet.
We've already apparently destroyed 3 guns.
If we distract the enemy from Anvil, who are kind of undersized, then it's so much the better, I think.
Yeah, honestly, becoming, like, because of location of this one out of the way, we could probably just become a distraction and force over here for a short bit.
We are here to serve you.
Out the way compared to every other objective and such.
We are moving now. We are moving now.
Alright, we're approaching the next objective.
We are here to serve you. Yes. Yes.
Copying a linear danger area.
Yeah, it's all open out here.
We are moving now.
Also, is everyone good on armor? Anyone got any armor damage?
Negative.
Orange armor.
Enemies up ahead.
If you
Hey,
press shift
they
home,
haven't noticed us yet? Form a line.
if you press shift home, it tells you the exact percentage value of each armor.
Bravo, oh, we're engaged.
55 on
More on to the northwest.
It's easier if I fix it for you where you currently
Roger, yeah, you're coming in a little bit. Still there. We're setting up for an ambush at our...
Then when you arrive, I'll just give you a full repair.
Copy, we're approaching our first objective. We've completed our ambush.
Be advised, I have eyes on the far west objective. Large hangar with Mechanicus symbol, possible vehicle depot on our end.
Copy.
That central building appears to be the weapons cache.
Copy. Demo, get on that.
On it.
Everyone else, fan out, mop up.
Yeah, as a quick note, don't worry about asking full repairs, it takes 5 seconds to do a full repair.
Intuitive is the doorway.
More to kill. Give me more.
Don't fan the cache. It's in the open shed behind.
We got explosives.
Yeah, which building?
It's to the north of that red destroyed building.
Yeah, after a quick note, I face tanked a las rifle to the face. It only did 2%. We can face tank those bitches.
Alright, set a timer on the charges after that. I'm diverting our path and follow the red line back into the trees. Are the charges set?
The arrow's ticking.
Alright, we're gonna jetpack our way to the west-southwest.
It takes 2.2% to jump.
We could basically fly. We're gonna land at the tree line.
It took me spamming that entire flight to run out of energy.
I only used 30%.
I was actively spamming it for that duration.
Woo! Those are some nice explosions.
Everyone green medical since I saw people close to it.
Yeah, rocket screen.
Alright, Bravo. Reassemble on me and let's start pushing.
Yep. Everyone made it to the tree line. I want to do a quick head count, make sure we're gonna have it.
Okay, can I quickly do...
Channel switch. Channel switch.
Hi, dwarves.
Yay, boomies.
Honestly, I kind of like this targeting HUD. It makes spotting friendlies and enemies easier.
Okay, what can I ditch to get a C-tab?
It is very nice.
Give us love! We are moving now!
Also, yeah, these bolters do ridiculous damage.
Right.
I follow!
Where do I find C-tab at?
We are your mortal, pathetic servants!
Yes, the red terminal is C-tab.
We keep following red line.
Yep, I set up a rally point.
I follow!
Vindictive to Anvil.
The red terminal.
This is Anvil, send it.
We completed our first objective and are now moving to the next. We'll meet you at the rally point marker I've marked. Over.
Roger that. We're pushing down towards our first objective now. We're going around Zelenogorsk because it's expect lots of contact.
Copy.
With the rug terminal in the
Toss some
backpack.
ammo.
Say again?
You put it in your backpack.
Grab it.
Second is green to go.
Copy. Just meet up at the rally point.
Make sure you grab a helmet cam as well.
It takes up part of my blood stocks. Sad.
I didn't grab it.
Same.
Had to sacrifice fleshy blood packs for this.
We are moving now!
Alright, Bravo, once you're ready to step off, join me on the northwest side of the objective, or of the spawn.
Eyes on a fuel.
Yep, I'll start heading right.
Fix, be advised, me and Misto didn't resupply. We have continued on.
Roger,
Servants of the Dark Gods! For the Dark Gods! We are here to serve you!
Vindictive to Anvil. What is your current location? Over. Anvil?
Give us love!
Vindictive, this is Anvil, send message.
What is your current location?
As a note, I kind of agree with the fuel thing, because you can basically bunny hop.
We are in the vicinity of
Fun
Zelenogorsk.
fact, I just saw this, there's a random % chance when it says run out of
Vicinity of
fuel,
what?
it says run out of V-Bucks.
Oh.
Reference map pause marker accurate.
Just had to
Southwest.
include that.
Oh, you went that way. Okay. I thought we were going to Green Mountain.
We were,
You
but I was
can't run
going
out
to
of
do
V-Bucks
ambush
and
and
it's
go
beautiful.
do the objective, and then meet up there. That was what I'd
Just
stated.
a rally point.
Green Mountain
How
is
do I
also an
get
objective.
show my on my without having to open it?
So you're going to the far west one, to the southwest?
Hey, firm. Be advised, the facility I'm looking at has has patrols that are equipped with hell guns, so expect a better caliber of equipment on some of these objectives.
Copy. Do you want us to proceed to Green Mountain and then meet you at the northwest objective then?
Yeah, I can do. If Green Mountain's too hard a nut to crack, we can come reinforce you. Otherwise, we'll meet you at the top left.
Copy. We're currently to the southeast of it. We haven't pushed in yet, so we don't know.
Roger that. I see your RP marker. We're gonna go ahead and get started on this one now.
Copy.
Vix, how do I?
Alright, so apparently there was miscommunication with Anvil. They will not be assisting us for this next objective and instead have decided to fuck off to the southwest. So we're on our own. We're going to push through Green Mountain and then go northwest, and that's where we'll be meeting them.
Do you just want to jetpack to the next forest so we aren't crossing roads?
Yes.
We will see it done. There. There.
Oh god, wire strike. Main rotor. Oh wait, hang on.
We're just recharging our suits. That's all we're doing.
I follow. Yes. Yes. I follow.
There's just a
Don't
quick
get too far
recharge.
ahead.
Vix, how do I get C-tab on my HUD instead of having to open it every fucking time?
Do you have a GPS?
Yes.
Just use your GPS.
But what's the point of the C-tab?
It's for C2! It lets me see if people are down, it lets me send messages for degraded comms. It's like you don't actually I realize
Degradation comms, damn.
Hang on, I realize that I misspoke. I don't require everyone to carry the C-tab, I require everyone to carry the helmet
Enemies,
cam.
Astartes, front.
Use
Form a line.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Form a line.
Get spacing, get online. Got engine audible northeast.
Chimera going down the road east.
Ignore the Chimera for now.
I'm holding behind the line right
Yeah, wait for these guys to either get closer or bypass us. I'm not sure what they're doing.
They are next to the main road into it.
Yeah.
They're probably patrolling that road. Might honestly be worth hitting those so that they can't like ambush us while we're hitting the main thing.
Blue team, I want you to slowly push north. Red team, we're gonna go a little west and try and pincer them.
Alright, Bravo on me.
We are moving now. Our lives for chaos. As the gods willeth.
Alpha, we are being engaged.
For the glory of chaos. Ours is power.
Bravo on me, start pushing.
Alright, push through on that contact into the objective.
Ready.
Alpha, we are online with you to your north.
Copy.
Recommend you track a little more west so we don't intersperse.
We shall triumph.
Right next to the road, so I recommend we check our rear so we don't get flanked.
Yep. Demo, do you think you could put a charge on that?
Started close.
On that road?
Negative on Stargaze.
Guessing that was a melee insta-kill.
Frag out, northwest.
Oh, the HUD marks them, that's good.
Only rules will remain.
Another frag going out northwest.
Push west into the compound, get covered.
Astartes seen moving east, north.
Frag over into the compound.
Astartes is on the road.
Yeah, if you get any armor
Bravo,
failing
move with me
notification,
through these trees.
if you get any armor failing notification, tell me immediately so I can fix you. Or if you have any color red, I recommend.
Multiple Astartes coming for you from the north. Bravo, start peeling back. Jesus fuck. Alright, Astartes are down. Bravo pushing along the road.
But drop that if you shoot the pillars, you can jump the fence. Friendlies in compound, friendlies in compound.
Bravo
Alright, so
breaching
we can clear the
compound from the
buildings.
north. Alpha, if you want to take that main building, we're gonna take this bunker.
Astartes out in the forest.
Direction?
Bearing 315.
Yeah, honestly, jumping into the sky is a good scouting method.
Bravo, push to the northwest of the objective and set up a security perimeter there while Alpha finds the explosives and demos the vehicles.
Also, if the walls get in the way, just shoot the pillars and it gets destroyed.
Current vehicle count, we have 1 X-Tauros, we have a Chimera, another Centaur.
Yep, put charges on all of it.
Gotcha.
Those are chaos vehicles. We don't steal those.
Anyone on red, ed, or damaged armor?
Nope.
Oop, there's a box recorder on the table.
If you find intel, pick it up.
Vehicle sound
Intel
heard.
log. Yeah.
Hey, yep, we got vehicles coming in on the road.
East side.
I have taken armor damage.
Check a bit as well from the coax.
I'll be behind the bunker.
Hey, I'm also there.
We are your mortal pathetic servants. I burn with dark hate. We shall triumph. For the dark gods. I burn with dark
What's the status on that vehicle?
For the dark gods.
Vehicle is disabled.
Is everyone good?
Bravo. Need any seconds?
Langley Green.
We're gonna need another charge on this Chimera. I threw 3 cracks at it and it only tracked it.
Jack, Villainous,
I'm
Rocker,
here.
your status?
Villainous, I'm
Rutgers right.
green.
Going around catching everyone's butt while we're here.
Villainous, how much
Walking around.
explosives do you have remaining?
I have 2 on me right now.
Copy. Set them up on the supplies first, and then we'll work on the vehicles after.
Alright, where's the supplies at?
I think they're back here in the southwest part of the compound.
I can hear an engine on the north side. Can't see anything yet, one moment.
There is no intel in the bunker, surprisingly enough.
Be advised, tank coming in north.
We don't have much for AT, do we?
Jack, did you bring AT?
I got cracks.
Alright, everyone get cracks ready.
I'm pretty sure we have
us on those
regroup on the
charges.
trench line.
If you allow me, I could wait, take up, or look around, find a disposable.
Villainous, what's the status on the charges?
Back on top of us.
Where's the dump? I don't see it.
It's in the southeast part of the compound.
Tank is bad as usual.
I follow. We are here to
Being
serve.
spotted.
Down.
Crack. Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful.
I took heavy fire gun.
I saw so many grenade icons go across my HUD.
I tossed the crack point blank and didn't take any damage.
I flew over it and just dropped on top of it. That was great.
Into it.
That was so perfectly coordinated. We couldn't have done better if we tried.
Vic, stop for a second. Have to touch the ace interact.
Charges are set. We're gonna start moving out northwest
Gunner.
now.
Roger.
Got it.
Do you
Manny,
want to
how you
just
doing?
blow up the vehicles with our bolters?
We've got explosives set.
You got the Chimera as well?
Possible berserkers, get ready for hard contact.
That's a question for Villainous.
There was nothing on it.
Negative. I only have 2.
Once everyone's clear, detonate the charges, and then we'll reassess.
And on top of it, if you want me to shoot it.
Is everyone clear from the compound?
Bravo, is everyone clear?
Yes, I'm outside of company.
Villainous, detonate in 10 seconds, please.
Roger that. Fire in the hole.
It looks like all vehicles in compound were destroyed. It's just the one on the road now.
We'll destroy that.
It is copy. Alright, let's move northwest now.
Good. Set a charge. Be advised, we just found a
The charge.
Yes! Yes!
Roger, Melta.
Both of y'all.
We shall triumph. Yes!
Just FYI, I'm out of party favors.
Copy. We'll be relying on Anvil for the remainder.
And our guns do seem to work with a bullying.
Vindictor to
So
Anvil,
Langy,
what's
I
your
do not
status?
apologize for what I did.
This is Anvil. We just cleared our objective. Found a Dark Mechanicum outpost. It's been wiped out.
Copy. We've just finished clearing Green Mountain. We're heading to the next objective now. Over.
I got visual on the compound far. It looks like it's lightly defended from where I'm seeing.
Yeah,
it.
roger that. We
Looks
can
like
see
they
smoke
have
pillars.
some tents up, and they might have the ammo dump in the back northeast of it.
How are you like? Did you scout really far ahead?
No, I'm just sitting on the hill and I have my mutants and stuff.
Oh, fair
Yeah,
enough.
the other scouting method is we fly 200 meters into the sky, look at it, and fall.
Alright,
I'll
so
mark where I think the ammo is.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold up in Sosnovka and then just wait for Anvil to regroup with us before we push on to the final objective.
We are moving now.
Roger that. Bravo, stay with me.
Catching it because I kind of I just saw it.
Reach in Sosnovka, I am.
Be all required to get a melee kill. Very simple.
Got contacts on radar. In Sosnovka, I believe.
Since some people are lost, I've set a rally point 2. Meet there.
That's right, almost there.
We are your mortal, pathetic servants. We are moving now. We are here to serve you.
Bravo is up.
Is anyone not at the rally point? Alright, we're all here. Continue on.
Come on, you gates!
Alright, let's get some semblance of a squad column fire team wedge.
I'm hearing a hell of a lot of fire explosions in the distance.
Yeah, that's Anvil.
Objective they currently handling?
Yep, they're working on stuff to the southwest of us. We're going to the northwest.
Affirm. Oh god, yeah, they were successful. Really is pretty. I do like the module that he chose to use. I've used it a couple of times. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I think my only real complaints about this new mod so far is just no long range on the backpacks, and I can't see my little mini-map thing.
Yeah, you have to go third person to see DUI.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be interesting to add ace integration to the colors mod. So that the your little rhombuses, your little diamonds change color.
See the compound 700 meters out.
Affirm.
Yeah, the only piece of cover between us and that is just the town.
We'll push in and occupy the town, and then wait for Anvil.
Yep.
Like, Anvil's probably going to be getting a Vic reinforcement to Vic support.
Bravo, please stay on a wedge on me.
Red team.
Contact.
Guys, we're leaving. Break contact north now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brother.
Vindicta, this is Anvil. What's your situation?
We've engaged contact near the town of Sosnovka.
Another squad element.
We're gonna hold up there and wait for you.
Roger that. Be advised,
I
Anvil
want to charge in there and melee, but I know I can't.
Alright, Bravo, push the south side of the city.
Mic check.
It's worth just pushing straight to the walls.
Vindicta, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Thank you. T-Far's fucking me over and losing half my transmissions. We took casualties. We're going to approach from the south, get set up on the objective.
Copy.
I normally just throw it in my backpack, but I didn't think about
Alright,
it
just
because
hold up in town and get
backpack
comfy, I
doesn't have
suppose,
any
while we wait for
carry
Anvil.
capacity.
Shepard,
And going around hunting survivors. Give me a second.
Bravo, move to the north side of town and establish security on the MSR.
Oh, okay.
Good team, we're gonna move
Oh,
and look out
coming in.
west.
Actually, I think Predator. North side town.
Look at the wreck tank and download. Yeah, okay, this is way too short.
Loading
If
over
anyone
load.
has AC,
I am out of crack, so if anyone's got any, jump at jetpack over there and throw them in.
hammer the thing with your bolters as well.
Oh, fuck!
stand by. Check and see tab.
Cat might be northeast, I believe, so that's where it lies.
Never mind, Cat doesn't have a helmet cam. I don't know where she is.
I think I saw her go near the tank and get shot there.
I'll check the rest of the town.
Is the tank still up?
Tank
Take it down. Alright, give me an ace check. Who is
Found cat, found cat. Roger. Oh wait, no, this is Jack. Jack has slipped Boma.
We're gonna go down. We're gonna leave a couple AT mines as a present, and we're gonna fuck off. We're not gonna wait to see what happens.
Alright, seriously,
Jack's
ace
back up.
check in sequence.
Everybody else is gonna cover us.
Over.
Villainous, what's your ace?
I'm green.
Jack.
Getting patched.
Roger, Rocker.
Green.
Spiegel.
Green.
Langley.
Yellow.
Alright, Langley, go find Spiegel. Misto.
Misto green.
Alright, we gotta find Cat.
Oh, I have eyes on cat.
Location.
Yellow house.
This is Anvil. We have eyes on some of your sisters.
Make a room for landing.
Anvil
Ammo
from
dump, infantry, ammo dump on the move.
Bravo. We got rolled up on by a predator. Took some casualties, but we are still up and we are holding the town.
Roger that. Be advised, we're gonna do some mining work here on this MSR. So don't use this MSR with vehicles.
They just died.
We'll mark on map for location.
Yeah, they were fatal. They had minor injuries, but it's got too much.
Got hostiles into the town from the west.
A firm moved once finished armor repairs. All armor repairs are now done.
We are here to serve you.
Yep, those are Dark Mechanicus forces. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Copy.
Pull back to the town.
Count the MSR.
Vindicta, this is Anvil.
Go for Vindicta.
Are you already assaulting the last objective?
Negative, we got engaged
That was just a
from
static
the
down the road, I call.
west, and we moved to assault them, and then when we crested, the compound started
All hostiles
engaging
are
us.
dead.
We're pulling back.
Roger that. We're gonna get set up to
Do
hit the
not
compound
engage
from the
the
south.
compound.
We're reconning now.
Who needs armor repairs?
Is seen bearing 184.
Keep retreating to the east, move back to the MSR, and hold.
Yep, copy.
Meet me yellow and green house as well. We're doing medical. Need an armor repair, come here.
On Langley's current position, on the two-story house, we're gonna set up a perimeter. Bravo, hold the north side of this MSR. Alpha, hold the south.
Copy.
Hostile air asset
Vindicta, this
taking
is
off
Anvil.
south,
Valkyrie spotted in
dressing
the air.
northwestish.
Seen.
We have a T-mines marked to our south by the other squad, so they're probably not getting shot at.
Alright, engage Valkyrie, engage Valkyrie.
Left in the mag. Come on.
It did take plasma fire as well.
Alright, hold fire, hold fire.
I'm going around checking. I'm
HICOM,
going around checking
this
everyone's
is
blood.
Anvil, requesting tech reinsert for Cooper to my position once he has gotten his kit sorted.
Give her a second.
Will do.
Alright, move back to your defensive positions, please.
Copy. I'm gonna set up on the yellow 3-story that's like towards the south of the MSR.
Apologies, I'm being a moron.
The hostiles from the compound are moving out towards us. We've got a squad coming up in that direction.
Roger. In that case,
Especially since we've got the other squad is also moved towards our friendly squad to our south.
stand by.
Alright, I'm back.
Was it a long flight?
Get any jet lag?
What's our current status?
Hostile
Vindicta,
squad
this is
leaving
Anvil. We're
compound
almost in
now
position.
towards
If
us.
you want to draw
Friendlies
the
are to our
compound
direct
fire, we
south
can
at
try and push
180
them
mile
from
mark.
the rear aspect.
I also have eyes on direct friendly location. They're like to the west behind.
Roger, Wilco.
Oh yeah, I see.
Alright, Anvil wants us to start engaging the compound from the east, so let's start moving that way. Alright, hold back on this ridge line because Anvil said to assault by, or support by fire, not to assault. Anvil, recommend you expedite your movement or you're gonna run out of fun.
Anvil's moving into position now. We should see it coming through the tree line.
Alright, Anvil's moving in from the south. Watch your fire.
I'm out of ammo.
Yep, positive visual.
Looks like all contacts down.
Oh fuck, they just blew it up.
Vindicta, this is Anvil. Recommend you get heads down. We just threw a grenade in there.
Fly high so you can watch it.
Yep, we stopped. Woo!
Praise the Emperor.
Blessed be his name.
Well, if there was any intel on there, there's probably not now.
Friendlies on sensors. They're moving into the point.
We just had an explosion north-northwest.
The friendlies are direct into the explosion if you want to go join up the friendlies.
No further tasking at this time. Mission complete. Withdraw.
Copy. Alright, we have orders to withdraw, so we're gonna go to the trees to the west.
Copy.
Also regrouping friendlies, are we?
Why would we want to regroup with the stinky guardsmen? Emphasis on stinky men.
They can't fly. Not cool like us.
Gross.
Yeah, mission complete. We're just waiting for index.
Gonna drag everybody else out. And there we go.
User disconnected from your channel. Channel switch. Channel switch.
Alright, dwarves.
Alright, I think that went pretty decently. Sisters definitely went way quicker than I expected, so I might have to limit the jetpack a bit. Other than that, I don't know. I think it went pretty well. Glad you enjoyed, and I've already got an idea for what we're going to do next time.
Gabbard.
All right. Yep. I guess I'll go next. I think Anvil's fight went pretty well. I know we were kind of stressing dwarves a little bit by splitting up and giving him 2 separate AOs to manage, which is why our contact might have been a lot lighter, especially considering I figured the sisters were just going to be raffle stomping everything. Which is partly why I wanted to split up, so that I made sure that the guard did at least have some solid engagements and didn't just watch the sisters murder everything. I think my guys did really well. We definitely tried to focus on hitting and moving, which I was rewarded with seeing reaction forces moving to areas we had just left. We did get a little bit fucked up at the aftermath of the first objective that we hit, which was a Mechanicus outpost, Dark Mechanicus outpost. But that we think we've recovered well. Took a couple casualties, but like I said, everybody moved well, and I had no complaints, and I had a good time. I hope my guard squad did as well. Cat.
Yeah, Sisters had fun. We learned a lot of new things about all the new items and stuff. Our armor is kind of like extremely overpowered, and the guns shred pretty much everything, including some vehicles. Pretty much the only time I ever felt threatened was when I was face tanking that vehicle very recklessly at the end there. But overall, I think we had fun. There's a few tweaks that could probably be made to the new mod. Not too many things. We had some LR issues because, like, well, we didn't have LRs, but other than that, things went good.
I will say I was apparently having an issue with TFAR where a number of times I would queue up the radio, either short or long range, speak, and then either Fuzz on the other long range or one of the other squad members on the short range would say, "Hey, yeah, no, that didn't go through." So I had to repeat myself several times just because apparently TFAR decided to screw with me.
That's all I have.
All right, great. PTSs, I guess.
Yeah. If anybody has anything.
I
From
have
me-
stuff, but I'll wait until the end.
Yeah. One thing for me, my thoughts on balance for the sisters. I was writing this up, but I'll just say it here. Limit the jetpacks for a start, for obvious reasons. Something else we can do, I know we can tune the armor values before they break. We'll need to do some fine tuning, but I will recommend we reduce those further. I'm not sure if we could fit the GDA backpacks on the current armor or how scuffed that would be. That's something we could do to get a reasonable equipment limit in place until we
I have a solution for that, but continue.
All right. After Cat's comment, potentially use a different weapon as a primary, considering how potent TIOW-based bolters are against literally everything.
Yeah, I was going to suggest using the regular GDA ones. That
That's
the
what I
sisters
was
have been
thinking
using.
as well. Revert back to the GDA bolters. And limit the special weapons sisters can take to give Guard more of a defined role. Guard have the vehicles, which we may want to start considering using more in terms of tanks, IFVs, and such.
I don't think we
Things
had
like that.
any special weapons, did we?
Storm Bolter is considered a specialized weapon.
Yeah, outside of the Storm Bolter for machine gun, being the GDA one.
I will address that as well.
That's what I had for my thoughts.
Vix?
Okay, I have a list of notes for sister balancing that I want to see being implemented sooner rather than later with the new mod. And another note, I know when the cat's away, the mice will play, and I haven't had a lot of time to play Arma as of late. But guys, like, this is an incredibly chill unit. I don't have mandatory trainings. I basically toss out the qualifications like candy. You know, we have very wide range of themes and all that stuff. Like, we're just here to have fun, right? I have a very, very small list of base requirements that I ask when we play in this unit, like as unit standard stuff. And I saw none of them today. There was only one guardsman who got a helmet camera, and that was Caesarean. And the sisters only grabbed helmet cameras after I made everyone go get them.
No,
and Kat, you
I
died
got
because
one
you didn't have a helmet camera.
I died because no one knew where I was. They
'Cause you didn't
hear
have a
my
helmet
last
camera.
order. Also, because people didn't hear my last order.
I didn't
But
come
no,
in over the net, but like it's like
if you want people to
helmet
take
cam.
specific things, I would say like write up an SOP and post it somewhere because I don't
we
think
do
we
have
have
an
that.
SOP.
Oh dear God!
Do
don't
we?
mention
We have many SOPs.
Where?
training info. The unit area. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SOPs.
Oh.
Something else we could implement in regards to that is a base kit. In terms of spawn-wise, that'll come with everything you will need. Be it C-tab, helmet cam, so on and so forth.
As far as I was aware, I didn't realize the helmet cams were mandatory. So I apologize for that.
Me neither.
I will need to update the infantry SOP. So I am going to redo Annex B and C, because currently that is completely completely scuffed. So give me a second. I will update that literally today. Base kit code is not applicable. And I'm going to actually rework this entirely just to have like mandatory minimum equipment, and everything else will be squad leader's discretion. Okay. But yes, mandatory minimum equipment includes smoke grenades, C-tab for leadership, C-tab as optional for everyone else, helmet camera, and 4 tourniquets, 2 morphine, 2 epinephrine, and 15 elastic bandages. That's your minimum. So you can go over on medical if you want, to a degree. Now we're talking 200-pound backpack and you're carrying 1,000 elastic bandages. That's not the right answer. But yeah. So other than that, basic tactics kind of fell apart. I asked for a wedge, and we continued with the tactical blob. I know we have, at least on the sister side of things, we have very good armor, but that's no reason to bunch up, because if we have our Stardies come up on us and start plowing us with a heavy bolter, that thing has splash damage. And I don't know how good the armor is against a heavy bolter because we haven't fought one yet, but I'm assuming it will kill us because it can kill other Astartes. Can we get packing bandages in the armory? Zeus? Make it happen. But yeah. That is basically it. I have very few minimum requirements, right? And as far as your infantry tactic goes, that's like it's in the SOP, right? It's your non-combat movement and gearing up. It's your respawn method. It's your combat and firefight actions, and your accountability. I would say everything was bad. We had good accountability, though at one point I did have to start calling individual names. So remember, if someone asks for an ace report in sequence, that means you go down the list of names at the bottom of your screen on your DUI. So if you're first on that list, you start it off. If you're second, you follow, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, just please tighten it up. I know I don't play very often, and I'm basically the only person that rages against that sort of stuff, but just basic tactics, guys. Basic tactics. As for sister stuff, this new mod is incredibly powerful. To the point that we have flip-flopped. We went from the GDI sisters being made of paper and going down in one hit to...
You're all but Space Marines now.
We're pretty much Space Marines light. And I think there is going to be a couple things that come to mind immediately. First off, I'm not following the chat, so if there's anything pertinent...
All I'll say, Vix, is
Not
once
really,
you're
no.
done, can I say from the engineering side of what it
No,
was
I'm
being
tracking
the
those
engineer?
people. I gotcha.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the advanced management.
As far as Zeus's mission making and general principles go. So first things first, I think, yes, we go back to using the GDI bolter. I am okay with the new mod pack storm bolter being used as one weapon, as your squad specialized weapon, just because it does have anti-tank capabilities, light anti-tank. I mean, when we tried to use the Stormbolter on a Sentinel, I think it was, or not a Sentinel, a Chimera. We used that on a Chimera, and it took like a minute and a half of standing still and shooting into it to blow it up, but it blew up the light armor pretty good. So I will say that can replace the GDI or GDA Stormbolter. Obviously, we still have the Melta and the Flamer from GDA that actually are better than the new mod, because new mod's Flamer does not cause burns, and the new mod does not have a Melta at all. So that still gives you some options for specialized weapons as far as spreading out your dominions. I think we don't use jetpacks. I think essentially we will use jetpacks only when the mission is specifically designed around it, because today that was a little ridiculous. Now, to mitigate the backpack not having a limit right now, what we're going to do is you're going to take one of the other backpacks from the Sister of Battle slots that has limited space. All right, and I'm
GDA
not gonna codify this because I anticipate it being fixed. All right, so I'm not putting this in an SOP. So right now, this is rule of cool. Spread it by word of mouth. Yeah. So take the jetpack. No jetpack, even hermetics. Like, if either you're all wearing jetpacks or none of you are wearing jetpacks. But take something like the jetpack or one of the other backpacks that has limited space, fill it with your kit, and then swap to the Sister of Battle basic backpack just for the aesthetic, right? Because it looks cool, and 90% of Arma is looking cool. So that way, we're not overloading our kits, but we're not looking like fools either, because I don't think the GDA backpack would match with the new armor at all. Lastly, I think we're going to have to increase threat level for the sisters as a whole, just because our armor is tanky as fuck. And I think the way around that is going to be continue to use the sisters as the close range shock force, and continue to give the guard the longer range support by fire.
Yeah.
And supporting assaults, flanking maneuvers, etc.
To that point, we can adjust the armor values of the Sisters' armor. So,
yeah, something I would recommend is what we could do is have a quote special op where everyone is sisters and it's 1 or 2 short and simple objectives where we know how many people are going to come. We can set up how many hostiles we want, and we have an estimated time we want to take it for sisters to clear. If the sisters clear it too fast, we can reduce their armor. Too slow, we can increase it. And through that, I say we can find a reasonable balance set.
I agree. If someone wants to volunteer to help with tweaking sister armor values, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Additionally, I think we reduce sister squads back to 6. Potentially.
I think it was only 8 for this op, just to get the most kind of like beta testing in inverted commas for the new sisters.
Yeah, and I don't want to limit people from playing sisters, especially in a sister unit. If needed, we can maybe do 2 squads of 6.
That was Shepard's suggestion, I believe.
Yeah, or start doing sister pure ops every once in a while.
Something else we could do is rotating sisters so everyone gets a chance.
Yeah. All right, and then last note, I think Zeus's, as far as threat level goes, bringing in specialized threats for the sisters to deal with is gonna be a good tool to use here, like a squad of Astartes. Let's just start making it SOP. Hey, like, guardsmen, if you see a fucking squad of Astartes rolling in, call the sisters, pop smoke, and back up and let us move in and handle it, right? Just in the same way, if there's a fucking tank rolling up, we're not going to try and engage that from long range because we can't. So we call the guard to do that. So this actually is good because that kind of balances that aspect. Like, sisters have always been reliant on the guard guard has never been too reliant on the sisters. Now I think it'll kind of bring that together a bit. Now the sisters, I think, can be relied upon for more more tanking assaults, basically. And yes, I think whoever made the suggestion earlier of giving guardsmen vehicles more, that would be, I think, a good way to balance that as well. Like giving them a single tank or a single chimera or like 2 gun trucks or something like that. Just to help keep things balanced. I think, not only do we scale up the difficulty of the enemy, we scale up the firepower of the guard to compensate. That way, it doesn't get too skewed towards one side. And obviously, everything's going to get tweaked by an op-by-op basis. I'm still going to give Zeus's all the creative freedom they want. I'm not taking that away. So I'll let you guys tweak that and figure it out.
Oh, as another kind of general suggestion, a thing might also be to sprinkle in a few more heavier, like, static weapons. Not as much like heavy bolters, because they kind of wreck everything, but maybe even a few auto cannons or something. Where it's, like, in theory, to, like, something like a sister, it would absolutely, like, shred, but for a guard, they can spread out a bit more and deal with it. So, like, maybe just have a few, like, I guess it would be, like, mid-armor options, or, like, anti-heavy infantry options would be the best way to put it. And maybe also, brain is doing it funny. Maybe having, like, a few specialized things, like some of the necrophage stuff, if we still have that in, or the web knights zombies, because some of those could probably do a pretty decent job at slowing down the sister stuff, because I've also used that in the past with, like, a similar system of power armor, and it generally works decently well. Or having a few more specialists with, like, grenade launchers and stuff mixed into squads.
Yeah, we'll play around with it. All right, Spiegel, you are the last.
It was just in regards to just general points and for the repairs. It's just you already sent it in your message in Discord, but just general points everyone knows. It's not animation locked or anything. It is just you press the button and it does it. So even though the person like doing the repair is put into an animation, you can ace interact. The person could fly off to the other side of the map and it'll still complete. And like it just is an invisible 5-second timer that nothing it like interrupts. So you could you could take a tank cannon shell halfway through the repair. It'll still full repair you at the end. It doesn't care, etc. It's a full on. It's just a scripted at the end full repair, and it only takes 5 seconds no matter what.
So the thing is, based on what the mod dev has said in Unit Lounge, the Sisters of the Sisters mod we're now using kind of backpacks onto the Black Carapace mod for Astartes. So it just kind of yoinks some of the stuff from that. So I'm not sure how. Oh, it was designed for a Joint Space Marine and Sisters unit. Okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure how familiar mod dev would be with going in and changing all those scripts and stuff like that for tweaking the Sisters stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
Because like that, we are using Astartes repair kits, so I don't know. I'm not sure how well it'd be able to like implement an ace like timer thing, or the subject is moved too far away thing that Ace Medical does. Not sure how easy or whatever that would be to implement. Why is everybody silent?
Seems decent.
Bit of a write-up on feedback. Fuzz, when I post it, would we be able to pin that just so I can adjust as needed based on further feedback as we get more used to the mod?
Yeah.
one other thing
Pause.
we can do. I'm just looking at it because I was kind of thinking, as we're scaling the guard up, the GDA weapon backpacks are single piece backpacks. You don't need a 2-person weapons team, so we can start handing out heavy weapons and run weapon squads pretty easily.
Yeah, that's how I've always kind of had in my head how this unit kind of worked in inverted commas. Back when we had a hell of a lot more people, was the sisters were like basic in inverted commas in terms of loadouts, like just basically heavily armored riflemen, and the guard were the ones who would use the special weapon teams and stuff like that. Just for the sake of balance and making sure everybody has something to do. So that would definitely be a thing we could start implementing. Is like, yeah, the guard have like weapons teams. We have more access to more vehicles. Again, vehicles really depends on the op, so that's up to the Zeus.
And player count depending on the Vic.
Exactly, yeah. Like trying to.
Because while I would love to full crew a Lehman Russ, that
That's
requires
6 people.
how many fucking people? Yeah.
6 people.
Which in an op like this we could probably get away with, but we don't get this level of attendance often.
Yeah.
But we'd love to have you all back. So,
attendance.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'd love it if we did. So y'all should come back.
Please, please, please. Yeah, no, we can start twiddling the sliders for the sisters' armor. When I was doing some testing, like about half seemed reasonable, like half the current values. Because dwarves, you said you just left it at default, didn't you? Yeah. Like maybe about half. Again, we could start tweaking it from there. Give guard like slightly more dynamic loadouts and stuff like that, like including weapons teams and access to vehicles, again dependent on op and turnout. And then see what we can do in terms of anything else surrounding that. Also, just as Vic said at the beginning, like, yes, we are a chill unit. But, dear God, like, tactical blob is great, but it hurts Vix's brain, and Vix's brain hurts far too often, so let's avoid that.
That's my secret. My brain's always hurting.
I just tuned back into the TS and was looking at the chat. So I will say, dwarves, they were definitely using their plasma, as the Syrian's face can attest to. We were pushing that objective, and I just see red fucking beams come out, and the Syrian dies.
One
I think,
to the chest, and I was gone.
Honestly, I think what happened was the issue was like with like so the sister stuff has the HUD, so like we'd come over the hill and we'd see, oh, there's like say 8 targets, and we'd split up and start just lighting each one of them up. Because that's like just what happened. We kind of moved a little like fast, I guess was the big thing, because we're like not really as worried about getting shot. So by the time they'd see us and they'd like turn, they'd go like, oh, there's the sisters. It'd just be like the firing line showed up and just lit them up.
Yeah, the Allspecs can be turned off or on, and the range of it can be adjusted. But the issue is... Or actually, no, thinking about it, in the settings there is like a min and max range. I think the default range is 300 meters, but it can go out to 1.5 clicks.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I think it was a variety of factors, but yeah, we like if we manage to get the jump on something, it's very like easy to kind of mop up, I guess, a little bit more than usual. But yeah.
Dwarves, I just was in the I was just jumped into the arsenal to test the GDA static backpacks you can deploy. I mean, I could carry and drag them, so those should work. We can try mixing them in a little bit, see if they work for us.
Only thing in terms of issues we've been having with crew served weapons is resupplying them.
Yeah, resupply, and then some of the issues I've encountered with the ICP ones is that when you disassemble them, they don't reassemble as the correct vehicle, or just don't reassemble at all.
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying.
it showed up with some of the other ones as well. I think one of the mortars it did that, and then I think one of the las cannons it reassembled as a 50 cal.
Like I said, try the GDA ones. I mean, I just did a quick test in the
So I sent you a
arsenal.
DM. Anything else
but
you can think of to add to
they
that?
they didn't seem to have any issues there.
All right, so just so we can wrap this up for the people who were
And
here.
also stick this in Unit Lounge as well.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for coming. Very nice to see some of the old faces. Gunner, Cooper, Killer. It's been a while. Everyone else, the usuals. Thank you for coming as well. Yeah, you're all nerds. That's all I got.
As you, mother of all nerds.
Indeed. I have never once tried to deny it, nor ever shall I.